everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to take an in-depth look at one of the strongest armed forces in the world, the Saudi Arabian Armed Forces. The Saudi Arabian Armed Forces are the military forces of Saudi Arabia, consisting of the Saudi Arabian Army, the Royal Saudi Navy, the Royal Saudi Air Force, the Royal Saudi Air Defense, and the Royal Saudi Strategic Missile Force. The King of Saudi Arabia is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces and forms military policy within the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Interior. The 5 armed forces are among 8 military forces of Saudi Arabia, with the others including the Saudi Arabian National Guard, the Saudi Royal Guard Regiment, and the Saudi Arabian Border Guards. In addition, there's also the General Intelligence Presidency, which is the main intelligence service. The Saudi Arabian Army, or officially Royal Saudi Land Forces, is a land warfare service branch of the Armed Forces of Saudi Arabia and is part of the Ministry of Defense, which is one of the 2 military departments of the government of Saudi Arabia, together with the Ministry of the National Guard. The armed forces are one of the best funded in the world. Saudi Arabia has the world's 3rd largest defense budget. Of its military expenditures, it includes a military budget of $63.7 billion with a 10% GDP. Its manpower sees an active personnel of 230,000 with a reserve of 325,000 and over 3.2 million people available. On land, it features 1,142 tanks with 9,096 AFVs, 757 artillery units, 474 self-propelled guns, and a rocket artillery of 122. When it comes to the Royal Saudi Navy, or the Royal Saudi Naval Forces, they are a maritime arm of the Saudi Arabian Armed Forces and one of the 5 service branches of the Ministry of Defense of Saudi Arabia. Their primary role is to monitor and defend the Saudi territorial waters against military or economic intrusion and participating in international naval alliances. The Navy operates from multiple bases along its 2,500-kilometer Saudi coastline with 2 fleets, the Eastern Fleet operating in the Persian Gulf and the Western Fleet operating in the Red Sea. Each fleet has a full military capability which includes warships, support ships, administrative and technical support, along with naval aviation, marines, and special security units. Its navy consists of a total naval fleet of 27, which includes 7 frigates and 4 corvettes. The Royal Saudi Air Force is the aviation branch of the Saudi Arabian Armed Forces. The RSAF has developed from a largely defensive military force into one with an advanced offensive capability. They maintain the third largest fleet of F-15s after the United States and the Japanese Air Forces. They feature a total aircraft of 855, with 62 fighters, 54 multi-role aircraft, 168 attack aircrafts, and 341 helicopters. To the Royal Saudi Air Defense. The Saudi Arabian Air Defense Forces, or officially Royal Saudi Air Defense Forces, is the aerial defense service branch of the Saudi Arabian Armed Forces. It's the fourth of the 5 service branches of the Ministry of Defense, and has its headquarters in Riyadh, where there's also an elaborate underground command facility that coordinates the Arabian Kingdom's advanced Peace Shield radar and air defense system, with an estimated 40,000 active duty military personnel in 2015. Along with the Royal Saudi Air Force, it has a responsibility for securing the skies of Saudi Arabia. The Royal Saudi Strategic Missile Force is the 5th branch of the Saudi Arabian Armed Forces and is responsible for commissioning long-range strategic missiles. The Royal Saudi Strategic Missile Force formerly had its headquarters in an underground command facility in Riyadh. The facility coordinated Saudi Arabia's advanced Peace Shield radar and air defense systems, and in July of 2013, the new Royal Saudi Strategic Missile Force headquarters and academy buildings would be officially opened. Was this video interesting to you, and what do you think about the Saudi Arabian Armed Forces? Leave your comments below, and also be sure that you're subscribed to the channel with the notification bell turned on so that I can bring you more great videos like this one in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.